Do you see that? He's not really crying.
Oh, hi. Okay, where's my mic? Okay, where is okay? Hey guys. Okay, first of all, I don't know why I'm playing. Amari's sleeping, Banji's sleeping. So right now, low-key, I'm supposed to be doing this like fast makeup look, because once Banji wakes up, that's fine. But once Amari wakes up, oh, it's done. Doing a quick catch up, get ready with me. Plus, I know my makeup is about to be bomb today, so like, why not record it? I don't know if anybody else is like this, but I'm one of those people who I believe in sequencing. So if I haven't posted a video in like 2 weeks or something, I mean, I don't know if that's like how everybody does it, but if I haven't posted in 2 weeks, I always feel the need to like come back and just chill and chat before uploading videos that I've been recording. Because technically, even though I haven't been uploading, guys, I have like 5 videos backed up. Like literally I've been recording, but I haven't been putting it up because I'm like, I just need an intro demo video. You know what I mean? One of those videos where it's like, oh, hi guys, chill. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. I don't know. I just feel like that's the way I've always liked to structure my channel, like a story instead of like just going, not being here for 2 weeks and then putting up a video. I've always felt like that's more personable. So for primer, you know, usually I've always told you guys I use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, but lately I've been using the Tarte Clean Slate Primer. It doesn't move anyway, but I've noticed that after using this primer, it's definitely smoother. Past 2 weeks, I have been basically working on my website because I've been trying to revamp a couple of things. I feel like as a brand or as a person, it's always good to revamp stuff from time to time. And I'm somebody who does that quite often. So aside from that, my child, how it has been, like, I feel like that's something that I haven't talked about. The last video you guys saw of me was my nighttime routine with Amari, which of course you guys watched that. Having a newborn has been pretty interesting. I feel like my mindset has changed so much from when he was first born till now. You know what I mean? When he was first born, every single thing to me was so like stressful, and I didn't realize that with everything in life, and I know I talk about this a lot, but sometimes, I mean, let's be real now, we're humans. So a lot of times what tends to happen is you can talk about something from now to tomorrow, but if you're not thinking about it, or if you're not actually putting it into play, it's just talk. You know what I'm saying? So with me, when Amari was first born, I was just really stressed out. I didn't really understand a lot of things about being a mom and things like that until stuff started settling down. And when I mean things started settling down, I mean that things just started getting a little bit easier. And now he's about 4 months old, which is crazy that I have a 4-month-old. I'm still extremely shook at everything. Like, honestly, I don't know. It's just crazy to me that I even have a child. Like, you know, when you're younger and there's like a part of your life that you kind of dream about, and then you don't, I guess when you're thinking that, oh, when I grow up, you don't realize when you grow up just hits you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just very interesting. Breastfeeding, which I always talk about, like when I meet other moms, either other moms who are on social media, other moms in general, everybody always talks about breastfeeding. And I was one of those people who, before I had Amari, I was all like, breastfeeding, I'm gonna do it for 1 year, like, miss me with all that formula. You know, I was just all about that. And you know, one of my friends at some point was like, okay, you're going to realize that it's not that straightforward. And I started to realize that it wasn't that straightforward. It's not going to work out. I don't like staining my hair, honestly, especially in these beginning stages. I just got it done. I'm like, let me not stain it. But also, this hair video is going to be up. I'm going to put it up this week because I just feel like since you guys are seeing it, you might as well know how I did it. My hairstylist and everything. I will be putting that up. With Amari, I just thought, oh, 1 year, you know, everything's going to be great, you know, and it was. Breastfeeding was going great and everything, until for some reason Amari wasn't really gaining weight like I wanted him to, or like that was supposed to. And with moms, the first thing you think of is like, what am I doing wrong? Like you start to think about like, what could I be doing better? You know, what am I doing wrong? Why is he not, you know, gaining weight? That kind of thing. So I started thinking that, and at the end of the day, I started having to realize that I had to sacrifice what I felt, you know, which is, oh, I have to breastfeed my child by all means, no matter what is going on. And I had to start to realize that it wasn't about that. It was about, at the end of the day, giving my child nutrition. And if it wasn't working out for me, no matter how many people say breast is best, you know, 6 months and stuff like that. Not that I stopped breastfeeding, but I had to add formula, because aside from the fact that, you know, I was feeding him quite a lot and watching my diet, making sure that my diet was nice, you know, making sure that I was eating well, I had to start to realize that it was not all about me and what I wanted and how I wanted things to go. It was all about following his cues, you know. The thing is, he was breastfeeding for like an hour. Sometimes he would just breastfeed for like an hour. I'm like, I have things to do. One hour, sometimes 2 hours, I'll just leave him on there for some time and he will still act like he's hungry. So after a while, I just had to start thinking about other alternatives. And now that he has started eating formula, my child has grown, he's flourishing, I can tell he's happy. And I honestly wish that I hadn't been so selfish in a weird way and like just kept thinking about how I wanted to breastfeed, because you know, as mothers, we are the ones that have the upper hand with all these things. So obviously we're the ones that make the decisions pertaining to our child's life, but sometimes we have to realize when we're just being selfish. We always want the best for our child, and whatever that best is in our mind, we always try to go after it, you know, even in our lives. You know, to make that my priority, I had to like figure out what was going on, you know, because you know, when your child is crying and you try to figure out, hey, like, why are you crying, it can be a bit frustrating. So I figured that out finally. He's definitely now on a more consistent schedule. You know, I feel way more confident to record and be on my schedule, because, you know, the thing is, when you're a single person, and you just get married, you know, you have you and your husband to worry about, or you have you and your significant other to worry about, and that's a little bit easy, because I mean, I guess thinking back to it, it was easier to just manage one person. But then when you add a baby, when you add different things and different aspects to your life, each part of your life, there's a new responsibility, and you have to face that responsibility. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just go about life acting like there's not that new responsibility. And with me, I'm somebody who I am extremely strong. So sometimes what I tend to do is I just push past it. Like, I mean, you guys saw, like, I was kind of like, okay, I have a kid, cool. I'm gonna come back 2 months after my child is, you know, 2 months after back to work and start creating, you know what I mean? And that's the type of person I am. I'm a huge go-getter, and because of that, a lot of times I just keep going. And that's not bad, except there are some times that you have to slow down, especially if things are like, for example, Amari's not eating, that kind of thing. I have to figure that out. That has to become my priority. And that's why I love this job that I do. And honestly, I don't even really like calling it a job. He has woken up. Oh. I don't even really like calling it a job, because that's why they say, like, if you do what you love, you will never have to work a day in your life. I don't see this as a job. I see this as something I do because I genuinely love talking to you guys. I genuinely love interacting with people. I genuinely love taking photos, creating content, that kind of thing. However, I sometimes have to prioritize myself and my family, and that's something that I've started being more open to talk about. That's kind of where I'm at, you know, and I feel like I don't feel the need, you know, before at some point I felt the need to always come back on YouTube and apologize for my absence and things like that. But I guess I'm just at this stage of life where I don't feel the need to apologize, because at the end of the day, I know what comes first, and I'm always going to prioritize that. I feel like from being a mom, I've really changed. Like, my mindset has changed, like who I am has changed. And it's crazy because sometimes I used to think to myself, I was like, man, am I sure I didn't, you know, have a baby like too early? You know, I just got married. You know, sometimes after you just first get married, you know, the first thing you're thinking about is not kids. The first thing you're thinking about is like, oh wow, you know, I'm finally married to like the man of my dreams, or like I'm happy where I'm at, so the first thing you're thinking about is not a baby, but for us, thank God that it just came how it came, and I'm always grateful about that. And to be honest, I didn't even know what changes that would bring for me. I just thought that, I have a baby, that kind of thing. I go back to work, everything will be different, but my whole life changed, like my whole entire life. The way I view myself, the way I view life, the way I want to be, the way I think about myself, everything definitely changed. And I just love that, I just love how my life has evolved over the years. And now that I have a kid, it's like it has evolved again in such a big way. It's like I can see myself as so much more mature than I used to be, and so much more valued. You know what I'm saying? Like I value myself so much more now. And it's just weird because sometimes, people say it all the time, God will not give you something you can't handle. And that has literally become my motto, because I've realized that in life, it's really all about that. Banji is playing with Amari, and it's the cutest thing because he's always laughing. Like now he actually laughs. So it's so cute when they play and he actually, he's laughing. I love it. It just makes me smile. The thing is, even talking to you guys, sometimes, responding to comments and stuff and just seeing what you guys have to say about this journey that I'm on. And I love it when I've received messages from people and they're just like, wow, Ronke, like I've been following you for so long, and like it's just to see your journey is so inspiring. I have been watching movies, and one of the movies, Wait, where's my brow stuff now? What is the problem? Sometimes you just do makeup. You want to do quick something. Next thing you know, you're looking for 700 things. There's one movie that I wanted to watch. Like I watched a couple of days ago with Banji. And what's weird is that when he wanted to play the movie, I just kept telling him, I was like, oh, really, babe? Like, do we really have to watch this? But he was like, no, I think it'll be really fun. And the movie is Bohemian Rhapsody, and it's the story of Freddie Mercury. If you guys don't know who Freddie Mercury is, he is basically the lead singer of the band Queen. Okay, if I sing this song, you guys will know that we will rock you. That song, everybody knows, obvious. Like that song is like so big. It's just the story of their band, their story of their life. And I remember just watching it and getting chills at the end. And I got chills at the end. Okay, I realized that I probably have to do my brows on camera if I really want this to be fast, because I can't talk and do my brows or else I'm going to have squiggly brows. So hold up. Okay, brows are done. Loving my brows this color. Using this palette. This is the Whatever palette from Colorpop. Perfect fall colors. Like, look at this. Just take a look. Take a look. Like perfect fall colors for like that subtle fall soft glam thing, and that's what I'm going for today. Actually, I'm only going to use two colors. I want more like a dark red smoky because I'm doing a dark red lip, you know what I mean. So what I was talking about was the biopic of the band Queen. And I was watching it, and Freddie Mercury was so inspirational. He was just all the way himself. He was in it to win it. He was in it because he was like, I love this, I have the vocals, that kind of thing. And what I loved was that at the end they did this. Okay, first of all, I can't even say at the end because that's like spoilers, but there was one of the concerts they did that the whole audience was singing with them, and it was just so powerful, because for you to touch the lives of thousands of people just by your music is amazing. And with me, that's what I feel. I feel like what I do is art in a way, like makeup, being able to blend colors and being able to even edit videos, being able to take photos, that kind of thing. Everything is art. And I just love how I'm able to bring the art to the world, because I realize that at the end of the day, I want to be able to impact people, whether it be like you watch my makeup tutorial and you're having a bad day, and when you watch my makeup tutorial, something I say or something I do makes you laugh. I remember this one quote in Queen where the guy was just talking about how what makes your band different. Like he was asking them, he was like, oh, what makes your band different? Like what makes you a different band than any other band, and you know, they were just like, you know, those weirdos in the back who always like listen to like certain music, like that's what makes us different, because we're appealing to those people. And I was just telling Banji about it, and I knew I was going to talk about it on my channel, but that's kind of how it is. It's like I feel like it's kind of that whole idea of, I thought I was a weirdo. I really thought I was. I thought like, oh my God, like sometimes I was like, why do you like the things you like? You know what I mean? Or why do you do the things you do? And just to find out that so many other people can relate, and so many other people can really come to terms with the fact that that's who they are too, is absolutely amazing. And I've just realized that at the end of the day, no matter who you are, no matter what you do, there's somebody out there that is going to relate to you, and there's somebody out there that you're going to help. And I think that is the most rewarding thing out of it all, you know, being able to know that I've helped people, or like I've changed people's lives, like that to me is what I find fulfillment in, you know, in any way. And I just love that. And you know, watching movies that edify me, or watching things that edify me, even just shows, if it is those kind of things, it really makes me think a lot. And that's really what life is about. Life is about really thinking about what your purpose is, thinking about what fulfills you, being able to be able to go after what fulfills you. I feel like, to be honest, if I wasn't fulfilled in what I was doing, like for example, if I didn't really like YouTube and things like that, I'll be off for months, honestly, because I mean, at some point, you know, as an influencer, you don't have to keep going. You know, if you've made a certain amount of money, or you feel like you can make a certain amount of money from doing a certain thing, I mean, obviously you don't have to continue. You can just honestly just do videos or do photos just for the money of it. But for you to actually enjoy what you do is for you to come back and be excited. And you know, when I turn on the camera, sometimes I just feel this energy in myself, and I'm just like, wow, like I'm recording, I get to edit this video. And just that alone, you know, being able to create in different ways is what has really brought my life fulfillment, aside for like family and the people around me, you know. And honestly, all these things I'm talking about is really important, you know, even for you guys, you know, figure out what brings you fulfillment. And sometimes, you know, I've noticed that we kind of live in this age where everybody is being an entrepreneur, and that's amazing. I love being an entrepreneur. I love being you know, an influencer and things like that. But because everybody is doing it doesn't actually necessarily mean you have to. You know, if you are somebody who, you know, oh my bubba, I'll show you guys Amari at the end of the video, so you guys will see how much he has grown. But yeah, you know, you don't have to do it because everybody's doing it. Sometimes you know, build your own path. I feel like with me, you know, this year, that's one thing that it has all been about, you know, building my path, you know. And the one thing that I know that I've learned about that is that your path and who you are is not going to be another person, you know. I never saw, when I first started off in social media and everything, I never saw myself as somebody who would end up really loving and doing makeup, but it was something that I learned and I did, and I ended up realizing that it was something that I was really passionate about and I really enjoyed doing. And because of that, I was like, okay, cool, you know, this is something that I like and I can do. But if I hadn't explored that option, if I hadn't even said, you know what, let me see what I can do with this, I would never have done it, you know. And everybody has a different thing that they bring to the world, you know, and you know, that thing that you bring to the world is really what, at the end of the day, you should be showing. Are you not feeling this like red eye? Like, wow, baby. Anyway, so like I said, I was just only using 2 eyeshadows. I just wanted like a nice blown out look, and I got it, so that's all I need. Because sometimes with makeup, you have to pair it really nicely with your outfit. You know what I mean? You can't just do makeup and be like, oh yeah, my outfit will come after. It's like everything has to be a vibe. Like right now, I'm really feeling fall vibe, so I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Do my liner. Just great. I sneezed and then like my liner, just amazing, just amazing. Going a bit fast because aside from that, we're actually going out today. We're having a little family outing. We're going to the mall. We haven't gone to the mall with Amari, so we are going to the mall also. So you know, sometimes you gotta look cute. You know, honestly, the days that I want to look cute, I just feel like looking cute. It doesn't really matter if I'm going anywhere or not. If I want to put on makeup, I just put on makeup, you know. You shouldn't save the best moments in your life for when you're going out all the time. You know, you can just look good, sit in your house and drink tea with full beads, you know. Well did I do with this video. I feel so proud of myself. Like, I literally talked, did my makeup. It didn't take me 3 hours, because usually it's like, oh my god, I'm doing my liner, and it takes me 3 hours to talk and do a makeup tutorial. So also, being a mom has made me more efficient. You know, you don't have time to waste anymore. You don't have time to just be sitting down, chit-chatting, do a video. You just like, look, oh, we want to talk, let's make it snappy, let's do what we gotta do, and let's dip out, you know. So I really have been enjoying that. But if you want to see the lip tutorial on how I get my lips, you should go to my Instagram @ronkarachi. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let me stop. This Fenty lip, this new what is this called, Underdawg. Please, this is, I don't know if it is possible to wear one lip with so many different eyes, but this is going to be my fall lip. Like, I wore it one day and I was just like, stop, this is beautiful. So ever since then I've been wearing it. So I decided that I wanted to do a lip tutorial, even though I just got it like a couple of days ago. I've only worn it once, but I love it so much. I think it's important to show you guys the whole outfit. So just gonna put on my hat. Funny story is I actually got this. There's no funny story. There's actually nothing funny about this story. But actually, it's not even really a story. Let's just go back. So I actually just got this hat yesterday from Target, and I thought it was the perfect color. And I'm gonna wear just a cute brown jacket because fall looks, you know. I might as well just fall tutorial, you know, like I'm thinking fall is here finally because it's cold outside. Everything is very nice, very chill, you know, vibes. I like this fall thing, you know. You can't really see my earrings, but you get the whole entire concept, you know. You get the fall concept. But anyway, so I'm going to show you guys Amari, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave down below comments, what do you think about this video? What do you think about what I was talking about? Where are you in life? What is going on with you? I like to do some more chit chats in the comment section, so leave some comments down below and I'll catch you guys in my next video. I'm really feeling this look. I'm just gonna act like I'm not, but I know that I'm really looking at myself and just say words just to see how it looks. Bye-bye! Oh my god! I'm sorry, it was too loud. I'm sorry, it was too loud. I'm sorry, it was too loud. Oh, Baba. It's okay, this was supposed to be your debut. Hi, YouTube. Oh, no. Oh, no, that was... Do you see that? He's not really crying. Babies are so cute. But bye, guys. Say bye. No, don't pout again. What's going on, Baba? Alright, guys. Say bye. Don't worry. One day you say it soon. But alright, guys. Have a good week. Bye.